egallash darajasini baholash Ingliz tilidan chet tillarini bilish va egallash darajasini baholash sertifikatini oluvchilar uchun maxsus sinov amaliyoti. Muallif Shahzodaxon Hamroliyeva va Daminjonov Baxtiyor. Bog'dod tumani. Barcha huquqlar himoyada. Barcha ovozlar Shavkat va Brayinga tegishli.
Part 1. In this part, I'm going to ask you 3 short questions about yourself and your interests. And then, you will see some photos and answer some questions about them. You will have 30 seconds to reply to each question. Begin speaking when you hear this sound. Question 1. Describe your bedroom.
Well, my bedroom is simple. My bedroom is like all people's bedroom. Yes. So my bedroom has got a one pillow. This pillow is very gentle. When I lie, my bedroom gets very lovely. My bedroom is optimum for me.
Question 2. What's your typical day is like?
My typical day, every day I go to the store, then I work 3 hours, then I go to the home and I back at home, then I do the lesson and a lesson podcast, and I do the several homework. Yes, this is important for me.
Question 3. How often do you read books?
Yes, of course. So I read a book. I remember I read a book 1 month ago, and ultimately I get a mini rest in this book. So I think 1 month is at the book is very paramount importance. And
now, I'm going to ask you to compare 2 pictures and I will ask you 2 questions about them. What do you see in these pictures?
currently I can see 2 pictures. First picture, I'm seeing a family, and the family's the man holding a girl, and she is looking at products in a shop. And I'm seeing second picture, a girl, and she's buying the tomato, and in this place there are many vegetables. Yes.
Question 5. What are the advantages of shopping at a supermarket?
Advantage, I think the supermarket is optimum for me, because I may buy many products, and supermarket has got many workers. Yes, if I ask some products these workers, then they may give very quickly and agility.
Question 6. Why do people prefer shopping at markets rather than supermarkets?
And there are many reasons about this. So I think the supermarkets is very comfortable. Supermarkets than the shopping. And supermarket has got many products and it's very useful for everyone. Many people know this.
Part 2. In this part, I'm going to show you a picture and ask you 3 questions. You will have 1 minute to think about your answers before you start speaking. You will have 2 minutes to answer all 3 questions. Begin speaking when you hear this sound. Look at the photograph. Describe the goal you have set for yourself. What you will do to achieve it. How important is goal setting in a person's life?
So my goal is get abroad. That's very important for me. And the second goal, I will get an alternate and Cefr multilevel Cefr C2. Yes, this is my best goal. And if I if I achieve my goal, firstly I should memorize many important and many meaningful vocabulary for enhance my speaking level and reading, listening, writing. Yes, I should enhance my degree. This is very paramount importance. And I will read many meaningful English book. Yes, the currently I'm reading Why We Sleep. This I think this book is very useful for everyone. Yes, and in my goal is very important for my life because if I go to abroad, then I may spend much money and I may become a very intelligent person and the the future I will become a motivator and motivation person. Yes, this is my judgment for this. On the other hand, and on top of that, I will become a teacher. I will no the currently I'm teaching many things and my brother.
Part 3. In this part, you are going to speak on a topic for 2 minutes. You can see the topic on the screen and 2 lists of points, for and against, related to the topic. Choose 2 items from each list and give a balanced argument to represent both sides of the topic. You have 1 minute to prepare your argument. You will then have 2 minutes to speak. Begin speaking when you hear this sound.
In the world, there are a different opinions about whether everyone should have a hobby. Some people think and they think that if the people do the itself hobby, then they may reduce stress and they may get a rest and relax. Because describe, please. You should imagination. You're interesting. You're interesting. You have to travel. So you go to travel, for instance, go to abroad and English life. Firstly, you describe and you study very hardly for go to the abroad. Then you try and if you want become become inventor. Firstly, you create many robots. Then you may learn many things. Yeah, if you do this work, then you may take itself the rest. But on the other hand, the people think no. So many people had got a many expense hobbies. Then they think, if for instance, they think if you have got a hobby and describe, and your hobby is very expensive, and then you don't this, never, you cannot this. Please, I will take this. You cannot this. So you cannot this, and firstly you try, and this isn't a lie that you may discard this hobby. This is the best person's think. I think I think you should continue your hobby. And second, people's talk aren't meaningful, and never, you shouldn't believe second people's talk. First, people's talk is true and clearly for your life. Goodbye. I finished the speaking parts.